Well, sorry, I was interrupted by a call. A new school year is coming, so more and more people would like to bring their kids or to come to our school and to start learning English, German or French or Russian. Okay, so I was talking about the weather, and I just come people saying that, well, we will survive. It's not in another ice age when the dinosaurs didn't survive. We will survive, so don't be afraid of that kind of weather. Go outside because summer won't be waiting for you long. Okay, and it's August, the last month of this beautiful Russian summer, and as you can see, the weather is okay, and I'm going to the river to swim, and the topic this time probably is about education again, but about foreign education. That happened that I have an experience of teaching abroad and of being taught abroad. Exactly, I'm talking about the United States of America and Canada. I have an experience of working in a school in the United States of America, and when I worked there, I couldn't couldn't expect that this experience would be quite a valuable thing, and I was taught in Canada. I taught myself in the United States, and I was taught in Canada in a special group of teachers, and there were a lot of teachers from all over the world: China, Europe, such countries as Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Japan. I lived in a room with a teacher from Japan, and there were teachers from Mexico and teachers from other South America countries, so we had a lot of fun. It was a great time, and I thought you probably will be astonished. I taught Russian in American school, but I stayed among teachers. I had a lot of experience working with kids with different grades, even with preschool kids. And what can I say? Well, I wouldn't say that I will do the same stuff in Russia. So I value Russian education. Okay, and so the curriculum of American education is easier. They have fewer subjects than our kids have here in Russia, but probably the respect to teachers is strong. It's an important point, and teacher is a respected person there. And talking about education in general, well, I talked a lot with parents, and they said that they would like to bring their kids from that school to another one in a different neighborhood, because people are different colors there, and I'm not afraid to say these words. So it depends on the color. It exists: black color, yellow color, brown color, white color. Or they would like to transfer their kids through a private school because education is better there. So absolutely the same problems and the same ideas which we have among our parents here. And I don't know who is right and who is wrong, saying that it doesn't matter which school your child go to. Teacher matters, and the whole teaching environment matters. That is the main point. You can go to a private school, but everything is so closed and some kind of secrecy is around, and who knows what kind of education your children will get. Probably it is the same story about America, Russia, Japan, Germany, and wherever you go, it doesn't matter. Teachers matters. Okay, and okay, I will continue. So I stopped for a sec when I phrase teacher matters. It means that you have to find proper teachers. That's true, and I have a lot of problems when I recruit teachers for the School of English in Pushkino, and it's the same thing as in any profession, any specialization, in any job. If you are professional, you have a different attitude to yourself. So generally speaking, it's not easy to find real professionals. And talking about education, you know, there's a election campaign because in the United States, because 2020 is the year of president elections, and you can hear, at least I can hear on the radio, that the most popular slogan of political candidates, it is education for all, education for everybody, free education for everybody. Don't know, at least when I was in the United States, all higher education was not free. You had to pay for any kind of higher education, college or university. And I watched high school children working hard on different type of hard jobs to collect money for college, to earn money for their future education. So at least they value higher education more than we do, I think. I say value means that you have to pay a lot. You have to struggle a lot to get that money, and when you paid a lot for your education, probably you wouldn't be so careless about going to lectures or not going to lectures, or just to solve the problems with a teacher, university teacher or school teacher in an appropriate way. You can guess which way. So probably there is a good sensible idea to have education, higher education, which should be paid for. Alright, so we all want our school children to be educated. Our parents want their kids to be educated. But on the other hand, it's a funny story. When you teach kids and when you want to give them all what you know, and when you want to do your work very well, nobody wants to take it. A lot of kids or school children just don't want to listen to you, and it's a frustration, it's some kind of a stress, and even as a school of English in Pushkino, where you have to pay for classes, even here sometimes I can see that children don't work properly. They just sometimes come for a tick, I would say so. Alright, so it's a big mess talking about higher education. I told a lot about self-education, so you decide. You think there is no simple solution, but I'm saying goodbye, and probably I will be in touch with you later near the lake, near the river. Bye bye. See you again, Alex.